Wait, we're not there. There you go. I am only eating whole foods today, and that's going to be a challenge because we're bulking. The main thing I'm worried about is not just now. My main concern is the protein intake because I rely a lot on protein powder to help me hit my protein goal, and obviously that's not whole food. The goal of today is to eat only like single ingredient foods or minimally or non-processed foods. Thankfully my usual breakfast is actually all whole foods, so I've just got oats, some egg white and some natural yogurt. This is low fat natural yogurt, but the only ingredient in here is literally milk. So this is my breakfast. I'm gonna have to get creative though. I'm kind of nervous, not gonna lie. I may need to do some Googling to find recipes that I can actually make that will help me hit my protein. I'm aiming for 180 grams of protein today, which is a lot, but I'm bulking. I'm really excited to see how my energy's gonna be, how my mood's gonna be, how my stomach's gonna be. Hopefully it's gonna help. But I also have no idea what I'm gonna eat after this meal. I'm gonna cook the sweet potato now, either for lunch or as a snack. The sweet potato singing. I knew finding protein sources was going to be hard, but tuna. I thought tuna would be a whole food, but according to Google, tuna's not whole food. Like, what? There's barely anything in here that is actually a whole food. Let's see what the situation looks like in here. Obviously, we have yogurt, we know this is fine. Cottage cheese, I would be living off cottage cheese today. Things like this. This is chicken. This is like ultra processed because it's reformed. It's basically chicken, all turned into mush and then reformed into these slices. I'm not a massive fan of this in general, but I just eat it to get the protein in. We've got eggs. We have tofu. This could be very promising because I think tofu has quite a lot of protein as well. We didn't really have any snack food, so I decided to go on a little adventure to try and find some. First I tried corn cakes because I was like, surely they're probably just corn. But it turns out they've all got lots of different emulsifiers and things like that to actually hold them together. So not whole food. Even the supposedly healthy like protein bars and things like that, they also had like emulsifiers and vanilla extract and things. I was kind of craving chocolate, but the only thing I could find that was actually a whole food were these cocoa nibs, so we'll see what we can do. Since the cocoa powder that I usually use isn't a whole food, I got these cocoa nibs. And I'm gonna make my own cocoa powder because I always feel like I want something chocolatey at some point in the day. So I'm gonna make my own. I'm so excited. I could have got the actual pre-made cocoa powder, which is basically this, but already blended. But it was £2 more, so I was like, nah. It worked so much better than I thought it would. I wasn't sure if it was going to blend very well. That smells amazing. That smells so good, you guys. Because I still need some more protein, we're going to blend that with some cottage cheese. It's going to turn into like a cottage cheese mousse situation. I honestly don't know why people hate on cottage cheese. Like, it's so good. It's very versatile as well. I do agree the texture can be hit or miss depending on which one you get. But this one's decent. And if you blend it, it gets rid of the whole texture issue completely. Ta-da! I did have to put a bit of water in it because it was not blending. I might have put a bit too much water in it. It's not very sweet, which is understandable. This is sort of an experiment, but I think it'll work. Got some defrosted frozen berries, and I'm just going to pour this in here. If you've got a really sweet tooth, then this probably wouldn't be for you on its own. You could add honey to it to make it sweeter, but I think with the fruit, it'll be completely fine. This is actually a vibe. Like, I didn't think this would work. I don't want to waste any because, you guys, this is my protein. You might not think about it, but a lot of breads aren't whole foods either because they've got preservatives. Breads aren't just like flour for the most part. You need to get a proper rustic bread. So for carbs, it's either oats, rice, or potatoes, pretty much. I mean, you can't tell me that's not kind of cute. The glass makes it. If I had to eat only whole foods every single day, I would find a way to meal prep this, because it is good, you guys. We may have a slight problem. It's already almost 3 o'clock, and I've got over 1,200 calories left to get in. That, and I've only had 80 grams of protein, so I need to get another 100 grams of protein. The thing is, I'm already so full, like just because of the foods I've been eating. Technically, it would be easier to get the calories in if I wasn't focusing on the macros as well, because I could just like down half a tub of peanut butter and that'd be that. But we're focusing on the macros as well, so it makes it a little bit more tricky. Yeah, energy-wise, I'm feeling great. Like, energy is perfect. It's just a matter of protein. When you stop and think about it, it's actually crazy how we find it hard to eat single ingredient foods when a few hundred years ago, that is literally all they ate. For me, this challenge just sort of opened my eyes to that. Like, I didn't really look at the foods I was putting in my body, but now having to purposefully go and check if it's a whole food or not. A lot of the things that I thought were whole foods actually weren't, and it really shocked me. But I still need to get in over 1,000 calories and 100 grams of protein, so I'm gonna ask Google how to cook tofu. Right, I think I found it. This looks so good. And it takes about 30 minutes. Have you seen that video? It's like, you've got 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. For our dinner protein source, we have shrimp. Oh, I dripped. We have shrimp and white fish. I've not had shrimp for ages. I don't like prawns though. Like the eyes freak me out. Shrimp are fine. I can't see their eyes. It's not the most flavorful. You know what? I'm confident we can hit the protein by the end of the day. You need to remember that any macros like on packaging or anything can be off. I think it's legal to be off by like 20%, so really no one knows what the heck they're eating. In the grand scheme of things, does it really matter if we know or not? Probably not. Like, eating a whole food diet is healthy. Bit of an estimate of what your protein is and stuff like that can be really helpful, especially if you've got goals like for building muscle or like gym goals, stuff like that. I just got back from the gym. Please excuse the hair, by the way. It's hair wash day. But anyway, that was a full day of eating. I will put the macros for the day on screen now. And honestly, I learned a lot from this challenge. Mostly that I have no idea what the heck's a whole food and what's not, which is kind of concerning. Going forward, I'm definitely going to try and include more whole foods in my diet, but I'm not going to have a purely whole foods diet because getting the protein in was such a struggle, like without feeling really full all the time. and it's honestly more cost effective to get protein powder. I know it is processed, so it's not whole food. It's gonna help me hit my protein target and get to my goals easier, so that is why I'm gonna include protein supplements. That and just supplements in general, I guess, because like things like creatine, I've got my post-workout creatine here. It's orange flavor and it's so good. But anyway, things like supplements. All supplements are processed to some extent. Yes, you don't need supplements to see progress in the gym, but they can be really helpful. But thank you so much for watching the video. I honestly appreciate you so much. And let me know what kind of content you want to see next, because we're obviously going into 2025. That's crazy. I can't even, you guys. But I want to switch things up a bit. I really want to prioritize quality over quantity this year, and if that means going from 2 YouTube videos to 1, then I might have to do that. But I was considering doing like 1 workout per week and then 1 talking video or vlog or something like that. Let me know, because it takes a lot of time. So let me know in the comments, because I'm not making this content for me. I'm making it for you. So if you're not enjoying it, then tell me. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because you are officially a real one. And if you want to see another what I eat in a day video, not whole foods, because I've not done that before, but if you want to see what I typically eat in a day, you can watch this video next. See you there?